What is up here, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 here. Just driving home. I had to go run some errands, just got some food, and just been thinking a lot about the Eagles lately, obviously. I think we all are because we're in this position. But this video is going to kind of be about Carson Wentz. And I'm going to just leave a disclaimer here. I don't think that we're going to lose with Foles. I think that the Eagles have a real chance of going to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl right now. So just want to lead with that because I don't want this to sound like it's me saying that that like without Wentz we can't win. But basically the kid, he's already off the crutches. They've shown videos of him. He's using a cane now, I guess. They've had pictures of him on his Instagram or whatever his social medias, and he's on a cane and he's already walking. And this kid is a warrior, man. And it just got me thinking, like, what if he never got injured? He was on pace, guys, for like 4,000 yards, 40 plus touchdowns. I mean, this kid at the end of this season, especially if he would have won the Super Bowl, not only would he have been the MVP, he would have literally been in the same discussion as like Tom Brady, Drew Brees, if not even better than them at that point. And it's just insane, guys. It's insane to me that we have a quarterback that is this good. And I've heard the arguments lately that, RG3 and Colin Kaepernick had the same success. It's not sustainable until they do it multiple times. But I got to say, Carson Wentz has surpassed what Colin Kaepernick and RG3 had done, guys, in their first year. Those guys were great, but you got to remember that I think RG3, they crept into the playoffs with a wild card. I'd have to remember. I think that was the 2012 season. And then Colin Kaepernick, basically, he got put into a system that worked. And then also, that was the same year, too, as RG3. That was when the read option really wasn't figured out yet. And then also, you saw that the next year when the Eagles hired Chip Kelly, and his system wasn't figured out until about 2014. And then in 2015, he was utterly kaput. So, I'm not taking anything away from those seasons. They were obviously good, but Carson Wentz is playing on a level that's more akin to an elite quarterback. This is a guy that basically, when you have him on your team, you're like an elite team. And when you don't have him on your team, you're still a very good team. I mean, honestly, guys, if we had Carson Wentz right now, there's no way that we would have been underdogs at all throughout the playoffs, because he really does add that huge, like, X factor to the Eagles. And again, like I said, I'm not trying to downplay Foles. Foles just needs to do enough to get it done, whereas Carson Wentz didn't need to do enough. He just did it, and it was more than enough, and it put the league on notice. That's the kind of stuff that Carson Wentz was doing. So, basically, I don't know. That's just kind of the video. I think when he comes back, guys, this Eagles team is set for the future. And I'm not saying we can't do it this year, but regardless of what happens with the playoffs and even getting to the Super Bowl, guys, it's really good to know that we have a guy going forward. I feel like the Eagles haven't had this since Donovan McNabb, honestly. And really, the way that I'm looking at Wentz and the way that the city has embraced him, I feel like his ceiling is much higher than McNabb's ever was. And Doug Peterson's, as a coach, is much higher than Andy Reid ever was. I really feel like we're entering an era where a dynasty could be possible here, guys, with Carson Wentz. But we'll just have to see. Anyway, that's the video. Fly, Eagles, fly. I can't wait for this Vikings game. I think that the Eagles can still win it. I'll leave some links to some videos that I've made about this game if you guys want to check about that. One of them is kind of a rant, so I apologize. And then also I'll leave a link to my channel if you want to subscribe. I've been doing YouTube videos on here for about a year and a half, and I'm basically going to keep making Eagles videos on here. So if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be awesome. Like the video, dislike the video, whichever you want. It doesn't matter to me. Just lets me know how I'm doing on here. Comment down below. Share this channel with your Eagles friends if you want. I really am trying to get this channel going a little bit so that I can, expose myself more to Eagles Nation. I'm diehard. I'm over here in Utah, so I don't really talk with a lot of Eagles fans from like Philadelphia. There's a decent amount in Utah that I've met, but it's most of them are like closet fans. They're not like diehard like Eagles fans typically are. So yeah, guys, that's kind of my goals with this channel, and I'm going to keep going and keep bringing you guys videos. So anyway, that being said, guys, Carson Wentz, he's a freaking stud. He's going to be back better than ever. And this has been Jigsaw0097 here. I will talk to you all later.